Hello again and welcome back to Prawn TV. Do you like watching movies? Then, this episode is for you. In today's episode, we look at 10 adult film parodies of some of the popular movies. So, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Let's start off the list with The Avengers. This movie is based on the Marvel comic with the same name. This film is one of a number of movies in what is called the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU for short. The parody film, however, as much as we would like it to be, is not part of the MCU. It would have been nice though if it was, don't you think so? The superheroes in the spoof version use their power, not to fight, but to pleasure others. I am sure a lot of people would want those kind of powers. Comment below which power you would like to have. Alice in Wonderland. This classic novel has been adapted into film numerous times, and more will surely be done in the future. The adult version of Alice in Wonderland was marketed as a softcore erotic comedy with an R rating in cinemas, but, later on, the producer decided to insert some explicit sex scenes in the original version, making it a hardcore film for the home version. Men in Black. The franchise has a total of 4 movies so far, but the main characters, Agents J and K, are not included in the last one. The parody film was produced by Wicked Pictures. It was released in 2012. It follows the story of Agent J and K, as they investigate the disappearance of women in space. In order to solve this case, Agent J has to be transformed into a female named Misty Stone. The film was praised for their use of special effects, and approach to make it similar to the real movie. They even won some awards because of this. The Godfather. The movie is based on the 1969 novel by Mario Puzo. It is the first installment for the trilogy. In the spoof film, the Corleone are now the Corleone. While the Corleone's business in The Godfather is olive oil, the adult version puts them in the porn business. The parody recreated some of the iconic scenes in the original movie but, without the violence, replacing it with, you know what. This is definitely the kind of Godfather that one would want to be at their side. I know I would. What about you? Pulp Fiction. This cult classic released in 1994, starred John Travolta, Uma Thurman and Samuel Jackson. In 2007, an adult adaptation of this well-known film was made. The characters are based on the film, but the story is another matter. There was another movie with the same title that was released in 1994. There was really nothing in that film that made any reference to the Tarantino classic. Star Trek, the motion picture. Taking off from the original TV series, this film has all the original cast in the movie. In the 2009 parody titled, This Ain't Star Trek XXX, the veteran Evan Stone lead the main cast as Captain Kirk. Whereas in the original movie, the crew of the Enterprise explores space, this version explores more on the human anatomy. The film was a success that Part 2 was released in 2010, while Part 3 came out in 2013. Scooby-Doo, the movie is based on the long-running animated series, produced by the company Hanna-Barbera. It revolves around the Great Dane, and 4 teenage friends, solving crimes and mysteries. In the parody film, Scooby went missing at a Halloween party, and it is up to the gang to find him. Scooby-Doo does not appear, but to be frank, nobody will watch this because of the dog. We are here for the sexual adventures. Tomb Raider. This movie is based on one of the most iconic video game of all time. There are 3 movies in total for the franchise. The parody film, Tomb Raider, stars Kara Loft, a spoof of Lara, involved in a softcore all-girl-to-girl movie. For hardcore fans, don't worry, we have you covered. Tomb Raider is the one for you. The main character of the film is Laura Crotch, who, like Lara, goes on adventure, although mostly in bed. The Terminator. The film that skyrocketed the career of Arnold Schwarzenegger was released in 1984, and has since produced a brand. This will then be adapted to an adult version in 1991, called The Penetrator. In this version, the cyborg's mission is not to terminate the mother of the future leader of the rebellion, but to impregnate her instead. Another parody film was produced in 2013 by Hustler. This Ain't Terminator XXX copies the exact plot of the real Terminator movie. But like the Penetrator movie, the focus was not on termination. Now we have reached the last one on our list, Star Wars. This movie by George Lucas started what would be one of the most famous and successful franchise of all time. Multiple films, TV series, novels, toys, and others based on the movie have since been created, and that includes parody films as well. The story evolves around a family of Jedis and their friends, but in the parody it doesn't matter, as everyone sleeps with everyone, regardless of their relations. And that wraps up our episode of 10 Hollywood movies that have been parodied to porn. I will see you all in the next episode, so please like and subscribe.